Hello everyone, I am Defudge3004. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy hanging out with you. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So we have this place up here that we found, that we saw from a distance, and so we made it up here the last time, and it's a very cool place. My thought is, what I'm going to do is probably have this in here be my base, for my character, and then out here is going to be for all of the critters, we'll say, all of the dinos that we get and have and all of that. So there's plenty of room for them. And I was kind of went down the pathway a little bit there, and it looks like we should be okay. But what I want to do is look around a little bit. Let's go see how steep. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff. This guy's like just about way overweight. How many levels do you have? You don't have any levels. Okay. Let me just go ahead and take some stuff off of you. That'll take quite a bit of weight off. Just go and put that on you. And we'll put the wood on you. Oh, okay. That's why we have quite a bit of wood. Okay, that's part of our weight. Well, it's a good thing that we have all that wood. So we're probably going to have to build foundations and stuff like that, and walls and different things. So I was looking down here, and I think that this is actually going to work out pretty good. It looks like it's fairly steep up over here, and that's a long drop down. And I don't know how easy it's going to be for anything to actually get up here short of down here. This is where I'm a little bit more worried about, bigger creatures coming up this way, because a Rex or something could probably get up here pretty easy if I wanted to. It's not really all that steep, so I'm probably going to have to build walls along this side, along both. Whoa. Yeah, that's definitely not as high as I would like. And probably a gate down here and potentially a gate up there. And then put walls up along right up there. I think that would be the best. This down here is relatively safe on this side. I'm not worried about this side as much as I am on this side. So we could still do that, have some good places for our critters to go to. And let me go. I was looking around at some things. I'm going to go find them again. I don't know where they are exactly, but I want to go see. So there's some things down here. I saw a creature that I thought that if we could tame would be good. We have one. I just wanted to go see if we can find the other one, because it looked, well, it's a good high level one. Let's put it like that. I don't know where it is right now, and it's going to be a flyer. So that's what I'm looking for, but right now I just don't see it. It was a Pteranodon, and it was very good level. If I can find it, I'll tame it, and then we will begin moving some stuff in. I'm not going to take the stuff from where we were, because I just don't see a point in that. But everywhere around here is going to be fairly safe. Again, getting water up is going to be a pain. But if we can build like a roof and some foundations and stuff, we can, get a place to get water up here pretty easy, I would think. Speaking of that, I had to go down and go get some water. I am getting low. I don't have a water skin or anything, so that's one of the biggest problems right now that I have. Looks like, again, we are going to be relatively safe up here. I don't see a lot of major potential threats. Whoa, that's a long ways down. Major potential threats up here, so that's good. And that's one of my favorite parts. So I'm going to get a drink and get some rocks. Probably make stone walls. I think that'll be the strongest thing for us. And get a bunch of wood. We'll probably have to take out a parasaur for most of that. Hopefully we will be able to do so okay. And we're probably going to need a little bit of a higher... Well, we can use our good parasaur for that, because he does have a lot of weight. So this is going to be kind of fun. I'm going to set up a base and figure out just where we're going to put the walls and everything else. I just wanted to kind of show a little bit of a area around here so you can kind of see what I'm looking at. Okay. Boy, that's a 119. How do you like that? That guy's good level, huh? Oh, wow. That raptor bit it. And I am okay with that. We do have this dino coming after us, so what I'm going to probably do is knock him out, get them tamed, and I'll worry about that Pteranodon a little bit later. So, where did he go to? I'm about to go find him again. So 119 would be really good for helping protect the base also. There he is. Nope, that's a 40. Come on, man. Well, it looks like we're going to have a bunch of dinos after us, and that's okay too, because we can always have a dino army. Those guys are kind of fun. Okay. Let's have this guy follow us. And where'd the other one go to? It's right around here. There he is. Is that the 119? It is 119. Sweet. This will be good. This will help out a lot. I'll just transfer half the meat. I'll just put the whole stack. Let's get them tamed up, and then we'll start going. The 119 should be leveling up here in just a minute, and it's going to gain 58 levels. That is crazy. 177, huh? That's sweet. I like that. Let's go take him up there. We'll leave him up there, and then we'll start gathering up the wood and stuff. Probably from around here first, and then go out farther as we need to. I'm going to have to build some chests and everything, try to get that done for sure. And I also want to see if I can find that doggone Pteranodon at some point. Come around the rock. Come around the rock. Sometimes they are not the smartest little critters, but, you know, that happens. Let's go get this guy put away, and I'll start a building and at least try to get some walls up and get a few chests in. And I want to, when I'm doing the inside, I want to try to leave as much of the floor as I can, you know, available, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I really want to have this floor like be present. I really like the tiles, the small tiles and the big tiles, the combination of them. I think it's really cool looking. Boy, they go from bigger to small to big to tiny and then back to big, and then, you know, about the same size but different colors and stuff. And I like the patterns, and I want to see what we can put in here and try to keep as much as I can. This back here I'm not worried about. This is just, you know, bleh rock. But I like these patterns, and even if I do build stuff along the edges that I don't want to have on the main floor, that's perfectly fine too. I forgot that we needed to make one piece before I go and get a bunch of stone that we're going to need, and that piece is that we're going to build a Pteranodon saddle. I planned on building it, and then I forgot, so let's go ahead and make that. Let's get that on our bird, that way we have that. And if we can find a higher level one, like I said, I saw that 120, there was a 123, I didn't tell you what it was, but it was a 123, so if I could find that, that would be great. And this guy can do some weight, he has good health, and I'm happy for that. And we'll do stamina, and we'll probably do some more weight. And I think the weight is definitely going to have to come up quite a bit. Stamina we can rest, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's go ahead and take this one down, and I'm going to go see if I can get a bit of stone. I'm going to need it. Let's go and take our raptor buddy with us so he can protect us some. And it is raining, so that's good. I wish we had to get rain barrels or something we could collect rain. That would be awesome if we could do that, but that's not the way the game works, and that's a-okay too. I'm just going to go down and get that stone. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them on the edges or something, figure that out as I go, and then we will figure out things as we start building our place up. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So right now I also have a couple of other raptors. They're lower level, but they're helping to protect my parasaur while I'm gathering stuff. I put some fence foundations down right here, the stone ones, and I have some down there too, and I'm just putting in some of these walls right now. I don't have a lot to go on, but I am trying to get as much as I can. That way I can get all of this stuff kind of done. I probably won't be able to finish it in like this session, but it will be okay. I can continue it that way, but I don't want to. I just wanted to follow all along these. So there's a little bit there, and I have these foundations going all the way here, kind of make it a little U right there, and then they go all the way over to here, and I have them stop just right up over here. Because anything that comes down here is going to be able to get up there, so I really don't want that. Anything that can squeeze through here probably can, I guess, come up to here. I can always put a fence foundation there for sure, and then I can have that, and I got that protected, but I'll worry about that a little bit later. Let's go inside. I want to show you a little bit what I've done, and I want to put down the forge anyway, or the smithing forge. I don't have the smithy yet, but I do have the forge, so that way, because I made that last time and I picked it up and took it with us. You guys stay there. I did get a couple of more dinos. They're good level, 61 and 23, and of course the 177. So in here I have a couple of chests. They're only small ones. I can put these anywhere, so I just put them on the floor. I'm going to avoid putting stuff in this main floor, and I put down some foundations back over here. That's going to be my main area where I'm going to do like most of my stuff, because I want to leave this for whatever extra stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't quite got that far, but we'll get that figured out as we go. Let me get this in, and then I do have some more metal. I think I can take it. Cool. And then I'm going to take this forge, and I'm going to put him up on there. That way I have that, because it has to be on the floor. So that's one thing that I have to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold Q so I can place him where I want to. And we're going to place him probably right back in that corner like that. Right about there. I think that should work. Okay. And then he's as far as back as he needs to go, really. Let me just go ahead and dump this metal in there. We'll grab the other metal that is in there. And I'm going to go and probably just T and Shift T, put that in there. And we'll start getting this stuff refined. And then I'll make the smithy, and then we'll repair our axe, because it's getting very low right now. And I'm going to take this other metal and slap that in there. That way we have a whole bunch of metal coming. This will really, really help out a lot. I know probably not supposed to breathe the fumes from this thing, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I didn't want it on the outside. I wanted it to be inside, so I think it'll work out good. I have a long ways to go to build the fence, but I am starting to do that and getting that underway. So I'm going to continue working on that for a little bit. Let that refine. I'll repair the axe as soon as I can get that smithy going, because that's going to be the hardest part. I should have enough wood, I think, because this guy does have quite a bit, or did have quite a bit. I have a fair amount in here. It's not a lot, but I also have that so we can begin making quite a bit of stuff. The smithy's going to help, and then we can really begin, motoring again, because we had a Well, you didn't have to, but we did leave our old base. Now let's go to V. I don't know if I can make the smithy right now, but we can definitely see. What do we need? We need a little bit more stone, and we have everything else that we need. That's cool. I don't think I have any more stone though, so that's going to be one of the biggest problems. And I don't. There's some corner walls in there, but I'm not going to use those. And I don't think I have any stone or anything else either. So I've been using all of that. So I will build a big fence across the way. I just really got to get this other stuff done first. Let me go and gather some more stone and we'll build the smithy and get that stuff done. I did get the smithy made while I was out gathering stuff on the parasaur, so we have that. Now if I can just go ahead and get this guy turned the way that I want him. We can put him in right about there, and then we'll have our smithy that we can use, and that will really help out a lot. Okay, so now we have that. Pressing Q to move, and I couldn't move. No wonder why I couldn't move. Alright, it's not the greatest, but it'll work for right now, and now I just need to get stuff in here to repair my stuff. Probably just going to drop some of the wood and of course hide and different things in there because I really don't need to carry all of this extra weight. Now I'm going to drop these things in there. I'll get them repaired. That way we have them and that'll help out a lot. Okay. Cool. Now that's going to help us get quite a bit more, everything else. Then I'm going to have to build a campfire and V. Let me go see if I can build a campfire. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to yet, because I probably need more stuff to do that, and I'm going to need some more stone and some flint. Well, I do know there is some flint in there, because I kind of forgot about the flint. So I'll grab that, and then I'll get some more stone. I think there's some on the parasaur, and then we'll get some more food cooked up because we're getting pretty low right now. Get that guy done and we'll figure out a place to put that. I'd like it somewhere down here if we can. I think that would be the best. Now what I might do is just stick him like over here in this corner or something. That way he's kind of out of the way and everything. Alright, then we have a little bit of wood and I can cook up some meat and we'll get that going. And I'm getting low. I don't have a lot of food left, but I do have some, like 3 pieces of cooked meat, so you have to watch out for that. Let me go get some more done. I'll finish building the foundations and all of that, and then I'll show you what I have once I am finished. Hopefully I'll get that done before I have to end the episode due to time constraints. I have several walls to put in, and I've been gathering a lot of stuff. So right now what I'm going to do is check on this guy and see what the heck he has. Oh, cool. I can use those. And the obsidian is good too, and we'll go and take that as well. See? That will help out quite a bit. That's cool. Now, I do want to show you something. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet. It's kind of a little bit of a nuisance, I guess I could say. So, right up here, you can see that there's a couple of dinos, and they cannot, for whatever reason, follow me, and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on to make them not follow me. But they cannot follow me, and I have no idea why. They're like stuck together. There's 2 of them there in the right here. You can see the 2 different tails, and they cannot get away from each other. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this, other than maybe just let them stay there. They were babies, and I took them, and yeah, I just don't know how I'm going to do that. So there is that. I guess I can just leave them there and see what happens. So I'm going to continue building on the walls and build the foundations on the other side. I won't get the fence, the big gate done today, but at least I'll have some of the other stuff out of the way. And I also built the mortar and pestle, so we're going to have some of the narcotic coming too. I had to stop doing some of the building right now, mainly because I have this guy right down here. This is an alpha raptor, of course, so I'm not going too terribly close, and that is not going to end well, so I do have to stay out of harm's way. I'm definitely not going to be putting myself down there for sure. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is figure out a way to try to take him out. I do not know what level he is, so all I gotta do is go see if I can find some crystals somewhere. Right now this guy's kind of loaded really heavy, so what I'm gonna do is probably go back, drop some weight, and go see if there's any way that I can figure out a way to get rid of him. There's a pack of raptors over there. I don't want to be messing around with that, so I'm gonna go see what I can do. Hopefully everything will turn out, excuse me, okay, but yeah, so I'll show you what I've done. Also, I am this close to being done with this side of the fence, and mainly just to keep things from coming up this way that, you know, can do us harm. And then, as I said, across here, I will probably put in a big gate across this area right here, most likely, and I'm probably going to put a fence in down there to keep things. They're probably not going to come up here, but there is still a chance that a bigger creature could get up on that rock like a Rex or something and cross. So I want to make sure to wall at least this much right here off, and then that way that will eliminate them coming up, because if I can have stuff, you know, blocked off up here, that would be for the best. Let me go inside and get myself safe. So now I'm not doing so good with that. Okay. I am not doing the best, but that does happen because I really got to get that hot off, and it's just not going down very quick. Let me go drop some of this weight, and I'm going to look around for some crystal. Getting very close up here by this statue. It's apparently a woman, which I did not know, so because I couldn't really tell from far out. Let's go up and let's look at that. I am up here quite a ways, and there is obsidian, so we should be finding crystal here soon, or so I would hope. There's lots of metal up here, boy howdy. But I'm not finding the crystal yet. And getting up there to that statue is definitely going to be a challenge. So that thing's a long ways up there. We're right by it, but it's still a long ways up there. Ooh, RG's nice. Okay, well, we know where we can come for some RGs. That's cool. Oh, wow. Cool. Man, it's like, whoa. Is it like floating? Is it like an obelisk or something? Because that's kind of what it's looking like right now. Obelisk-ish type design. I want to see if I can see if it's actually floating. And it is floating. How do you like that? So that doggone statue just out there floating. Okay, well, I guess that answers that question. Let me go up a little bit higher and see if I can get any crystal. So that way I can actually see things with my, you know, the spyglass. That's what I want to make. And hopefully then we'll be able to be a little bit more safer. At least that is my hope. It's a little glitchy up here too, because it's loading all kinds of new area. I have not found the crystal, but boy, what a view. So that's that lady statue, and it looks like our place is right over there. I think. But man, look at all that. You can see the paths everywhere, and what a nice view. This is so crazy. This is a long ways up. I don't know where the crystal is, like I said on this map, because I just don't know this map, but I'm sure we will run across it soon enough. So what I might do is actually just think about heading back, and we will finish the wall that we have to build to keep ourselves safe. Just because, you know, big old dinos that might be coming around or something like that might want to try to wreck us or something. If we can find some crystal, that would be great, but I'm not really counting on crystal being readily available right now. Even though we are up by where there is some good metal and some obsidian, it's just not showing up for me. So I was hoping, but I guess it's just going to be probably in a colder area or even a higher area. I'm not too sure exactly where it is. That's going to be one of the hard parts. There should potentially have been some right over here, but there wasn't. Even though the obsidian's good, I just really need the crystal right now. And that's all I'm really looking for, and it is really glitchy. This map does have some glitching issues as far as, you know, loading and all that stuff. So far it seems pretty solid though. Let's get back over there. I don't know if that's actually the right place. And if not, then we gotta go find where we should be, because that is not the right place. That's actually a completely different place. How do you like that? There's our dinos right over there. So that place is even higher, huh? Ooh, there we go. See, there's some big stuff right there. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Let me go down here and land, and next time we'll plan on at least going up over that way. Now that I know about where it is, it's going to be quite a ways away from our base, to be honest. Let me get over on this rock. Looks like there's some good stuff around here, so that's cool. Stegos and everything, that's awesome. So there's another place up there. Looks like there's some like Centurion statues and stuff like that. That would be a good place to go check out too. So we'll do that soon enough. I just want to get back to our base, and let's go and do that. Now that I made it back to the base okay, I went ahead and gathered some more stone and wood and stuff, and I'm going to show you what I did. I got quite a bit of it done. I just need to finish off a few more pieces, then I'll show you what I also have with me. So all of this wall over here is now done all the way up to here. Again, I do have that little slot right there that I'm going to have to probably put in a foundation and a couple of walls up high. That way I can have that safe. And all of this wall is all the way done. I think that's really awesome. That way we have some protection on this side. And then over to here on this side, I took out those foundations down here that were right down here. I had some in this area, and I took them down, and I wanted to move things up here a little bit, so that way if something does come up here, we'll have a gate here. Hopefully things won't be able to get up on there. I can make those too high, and that should help. And then have this wall here that we can also make a little bit taller as well. Let's go see what this guy is. What level is he? He is 16. He's not really worth trying to get tamed because he's just so low level. But I wanted to show you what else I have. So I've been fighting raptors, and right now I have a whole gaggle of raptors with me. We have our main one right here, the right by the head of the axe. That's our first one that we got, the 126 or whatever it was, the one on 197. So we have some other ones that are mostly lower level, but they still work to protect the parasaur when we're out. So I have a huge gaggle of raptors behind me, and so far they're doing pretty good at keeping this guy protected. I just go out and do what I want and let them take care of the business side of things, if you know what I mean. So I'll show you what I've done in here. It isn't changed from what I showed you earlier, but it is a little bit. Of course, I have, the chest and the campfire and that stuff. And I need to finish off these foundations. As I said, I'm going to make them all along this side. It's following along this line very, very nicely. I do like that. That's one of my favorite parts, is it's just barely over the red line there, and that's cool with me. Because this back part really isn't all that attractive, and if I want to put stuff along this edge, I can do that as well, or along both edges. So I do want to leave this open, as I said. So let's go ahead and finish off this. I want to go see if we can get this done. Now, one problem that I have is these are sticking into the wall, not by a lot. So if I were to come out to here, you can see that they're going to be sticking out about halfway, and I don't know what that means. If they're going to stick outside this outside wall or not. I don't think it's probably about that thick, so I'm thinking they may not stick out this far as that goes. So let's go take a look. Let's go see. And at least I got in all the foundations and the walls, and that's what matters to me. Let's go ahead and put those two guys in. We'll put them in like that. So I just got that done. Now, I'm going to come over to here, and I want to go see if that is, in fact, it is not sticking out. Yay! Good. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they weren't going to be sticking out. So now we have a whole back part that anything that needs to be on the foundations, instead of just the ground, because this will be considered ground, that we can put stuff here, and of course I can move anything that I want to wherever I want to, as long as I can empty it out. So we now have the foundations in the back, and there's also maybe one other good thing. I could almost get up on there, so that's pretty cool. I would like to be able to get up on there and then, have a interesting thing. It's a gigantic statue of probably the guy that's underwater. I don't remember what his name is, but he has that trident and stuff. I know the Little Mermaid and all that stuff has that person in it, but I don't remember what their name is. Poseidon, I want to say, but I'm potentially wrong. And in any case, I just wanted to show you what all I got done, so that way you can see this too, because I think this looks really good. All we got to do is get the stuff in the smithy, open up the behemoth walls. We'll put a behemoth gate across here, build up these walls over here too high, potentially these ones also. And I'll probably put in a gate here if we need to with the behemoth wall, depends on how far across it goes. That's why I have that there, just in case. So this is Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you for joining me here. We have a pack of raptors. We got our foundations in. The walls are done, at least down there, so you can kind of see what they look like there. And hopefully this will be able to keep us safe from any other creatures that want to come up here and try to harass us, and this should be giving us enough room to do what we want to do and all of that stuff. If you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. You have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.